Yo, what's up?
Two.
So wanting to share something else here on our sponsored by Fila. Oh, you can't see, but yeah, sponsored by Fila. There's a logo here. Thank you, Fila, for sponsoring us.
Thank you.
And yeah, so our little yoga mat sessions. Um, so yeah, so yeah, that yoga the yoga mat sessions. Just sharing some more source perspective. Um, I think the perspective that's kind of cool is this idea of having like a 30-day challenge to yourself. Right. So Lulu,
By the way, you inspired that.
something I said.
I think Mike brought it up to your attention or something like that. And you told me about it, like we should do a 30-day challenge of such and such. I don't even remember how
Very
you said it,
interesting.
but that's you planted the seed.
What's beautiful because she has decided for the next 30 days to share something that she's passionate about with the rest of the world, obviously. But would you believe it if there's this algorithm that's created by the universe itself, and that algorithm is the algorithm for you to manifest the life of your dreams, and that the kids have figured it out, and that the kids are utilizing this algorithm to become like millionaires? Yes, kids. And do you know what they're doing? They're playing with their toys and then recording it and posting it for the rest of the world to share. So yes, Lulu, I don't know if that was her intention, but she received an inspiring inspiration to share.
It wasn't. My intention is
share her
just
passion with the world.
yeah. I think I love sharing. I love sharing. I love sharing. Like it doesn't even make sense. I don't know. I love everyone to be a part of my world. I love to just like tell my business. I love to be hella open. So uh, the idea kind of just honestly after Nocturnal, something ignited in me. It's been happening all year long, to be honest. It started with day one of 2023 that I just was like, I'm gonna do things because I want to do them, not because anyone else wants to do them. And you know you make these goals at the beginning of the year, and in some way they're kind of stupid because what is time anyway? But they help me keep track of my ideas and my thoughts. So beginning of the year, I did that determination. Like I'm gonna do shit just for me. Like I just want to do them, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pay whatever I want to because I want to do it. And Nocturnal comes, and we're what are we, September, right? So I remembered that version of myself and the feeling that she was feeling at the beginning of the year. That I was like, I pulled from her energy, and I pulled from the energy of the cosmos, to be honest, because that is the vibe right now. The full moon in Aries, and Aries is she's the person who doesn't stand for what anyone else has to say or do. Like she makes the plan. She makes her assertion. She doesn't get easily influenced. That is the energy of Aries. It's boss energy. Don't fuck with me energy. That's why they're at the top of the fucking what is that, horoscopes, whatever. And then it's Libra energy, which is my sun. Like that's who I came to experience. I'm the balance. I like to keep the peace. I enjoy community. I love relationships. Oh my God, I've been seeing so much love and affection around me lately, and it's like I don't even have to experience it for myself. I feel it just by experiencing it, watching them do it. Like it's so beautiful. Although, thank you for being super affectionate and loving always, because there's nothing like my own love and affection. And anyway, so yeah, the idea of 30-day, honestly, I want to look back at these videos and just kind of have a moment. I'm looking into the future already, and I haven't even finished the challenge. Just have a moment of like admiration to myself and like just really proud of making the choice to making the choice from within, like the stuff that like spark my love, my attention. And even from, what's crazy is I'm experiencing everything completely new from this perspective because doing hair, I feel like I just learned right now that I could complain about the time I'm doing it, but if I just really enjoy the process and the journey and the experience of what's happening in the moment, like, and understand, like, I'm creating right now and I'm interacting with someone on that level, it's so beautiful. Like, nothing really else can feed me on that level, truthfully. Nothing like being with my own spirit. But I'm seeing everything I'm creating and choosing to create now from a very fun perspective, from a very learning perspective, from a very like aware of my character perspective. And it's really interesting. Like, I highly recommend it to anybody out there. Just give what's 30 days? What's 30 days? It's nothing.
A 30-day challenge.
It's
I mean,
nothing.
honestly, I think it's dope. Actually, it's so funny because you were talking about spirit, and it's so cool that I don't know. I think growing up we had the imaginary friend, and like just imagine that you're a higher mind. It's a consciousness. It's an entity. It's a being that exists within your own mind, your own vibration, and it's so cool when you finally start to acknowledging it and like communicating with it. But it's beautiful. I mean, it's as she labels her spirit. I label mine's Ivy, but we have naming conventions for our higher mind. But there'll be a perspective that I have on anything in life, and I'll check in with my solar plexus, like, okay, well, how does this feel? And I'm like, well, my perspective on this doesn't feel too good, and I can't even feel the tensing up or whatever the angst, whatever. But I'll be like, all right, well, Ivy, like, what's your perspective on this? And often the beings in the higher dimension always offer you some perspective that allows you to laugh. Right, laughter is the highest energy. Laughter is their best medicine, right? We could probably go on with the power of laughter, but yeah, just imagine that like there's this being and it's chilling with you. And I mean, sometimes my conversations with other human beings, it's obviously something I'm creating. They feel kind of mid. Sometimes if I have a cool ass like thought or something that jumps in my head and I share with someone, their reaction is kind of mid. And I'm like, but you got it. It's like the inside jokes between you and your imaginary friend or your higher mind. But it's such a beautiful relationship that I would implore you to entertain.
Great.
Well, your imaginary friend is already created. Maybe we've been speaking to it all along.
Yeah, 100%.
It's one
always
of the
been
voices
there.
bouncing around in our heads. I think they signify it in a lot of television shows where like it's the angel and the devil on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your higher mind. I'm guessing would represent the angel, but I don't mean it in the way they say it. They're like, oh, that's bad. You shouldn't do that. Often your higher mind, and this is the biggest secret ever, the higher mind agrees with you when it feels exciting to you. Oh, isn't that fucking, oh, sorry. Isn't that sick? Bruh.
I was just laughing because it made me think of moments where like,
oh, it's a resonance. Oh, it's all so connected, good. Right?
But the cursing, you know what? It feels like work to not have to not curse, right? I keep having to like revert to check myself. When my highest excitement sometimes is expressing a fuck yeah, a hell yeah. Like, give me that shit. Like, fuck. This video alone, like, you know what? For all my people, for all my F-bombers out there, we love you. Because I'm doing my best. But I honestly, there's this natural element that just sometimes wants to say, fuck.
I think you should not filter.
Exactly. You just said it. Your highest excitement.
But I don't think I need to say
Same.
the F word.
Same. Fine.
It is. Well, I think the idea is that like I want you to be authentic.
Yeah, that
it's
part.
That simple. But
so what I was making a choice.
My thing was like, what if there's like an audience base, some younger generation? Because to be fair, you guys, you adults, it's the kids who are lying.
It's the kids.
They're lying the kids. For us. So like, it's the kids, and it kind of what I would love is for the information to be able to reach them.
Yeah.
But then again, like I guess it's only if the parents filter the YouTube accounts or something.
Most parents do.
Okay, so yeah,
the idea know what? Okay, it's the most parents. These are the kids that I would love for that. I want them to know there's someone out here that knows their power. It's the ones that are being restricted that are being pulled away from it. It's okay. It's another topic. But for my kids out there, you're right. My why. You just brought me back to my why too. That could be another video on the why we do these things. The kids are my why. My daughter's my why right now. Yep. It's a big why.
All right, well,
I like that. Thank you.
That's the timestamp. I hope you enjoyed
Catch us on the next one.
the session. Like I said, I don't know how conversations flow between you and your best friends or your lover, your family, but I just want to bless you with a type of back and forth flow or dialogue that maybe you could be experiencing, or maybe you already are experiencing. Maybe it's just a resonance that there are other people experiencing this type of kind of like
back and forth.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
the dance,
playful. Yeah,
the dance
of life, duality. So yeah, maybe in our next video we talk about that concept of like the best thing you can do is stop believing that anybody needs to share your perspective, and instead appreciating that they offer their own unique alternative perspective for you to kind of bounce yours against, and and enjoy some new data or insight, etc. So I catch you in the next video. Toodles.
We love you. You're loved.